So today we're going to be talking a little bit about the Switchbot Blind Tilt. Now, I really like this little device, but I had one problem. My blinds didn't have that little wand. They had the two strings with the toggles to open and close. So today what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how I've managed to convert the blinds that I've got over to a wand system. Really cool. So big thank you to Switchbot for sending me the blind tilt motor. This video is not sponsored, so my opinions are completely unbiased. I managed to find on AliExpress this little device over here. And this is a converter. You can open up your existing blinds very easily, remove the little gear mechanism that works alongside those two pulleys, put this in place, and you can then operate it with a wand and use these really affordable Switchbot blind motors. So, looking at what we have in the box, this is the actual motor of the device itself. I am very impressed with the quality, the feeling of the plastic, and the way that it all fits together. Once again, a really nice quality product from Switchbot. If we have a look at this, it's got this little section over here, which is where the actual wand is driven from. As you can see in there, we've got the gears which are actually turning, which this will actually go inside there and will be turned by those gears, and then the wand will actually come through there and be turned. It's actually a very clever little system. So that clips closed nicely like that. Over here we have the Switchbot logo. On the underside here we have a reset button and we have our pairing button. So once you're ready to pair it, you would press that button. Alright, so along this we have a couple of other devices. We have first of all the solar panel. I'm very impressed to see that Switchbot is providing the solar panel as part of the package, because for me, I don't really want to be taking the blind motor down whenever it needs recharging and having to plug it in. So personally, based off the solar charger that I'm using with the curtain motors, they work extremely well and they keep the batteries charged to 100% based on the sun that I have in my area. Alright, so along this we have these little size devices. They are basically a packer that is going to go on the outside of your wand to make sure that it fits correctly inside those gears. So the way we decide which of these to use comes with this little template. We put this around our wand and we pull that through there, and basically we have a look there at which size it is. So the pink is the M. So we know we need to use the M. So I've already done it. I take my M, pull off the backing paper, and I stick that on over there. So that's ready to go. You then clamp your little gear on like this. That will go over there. Now when you are sticking that on, make sure that you position it correctly. Don't throw away this little card. It comes along with the instructions, and that is used to measure where along the wand you need to fix this. So once you've done that, you close that up like that, and then effectively this will sit inside of here and it will lock in like that, and that will turn around to control your blind. The other thing that comes here is a adhesive pad, which is what this is going to hang from. So that is effectively going to clip into there, and then we have a little cover that goes off the top of that. So once you've got them connected up, you'll see that they fit really nicely and they look quite nice and neat up against the blinds. Once it starts moving, you'll see that it's got a reasonable amount of noise, but there is a silent option that you can select. Now the one thing I have noticed is that with my unit, the top two blinds were catching a little bit on the actual motor. So I'm not sure what can be done about that. So the setting up of the Switchbot Blind Tilt in the app is really simple, and so is the calibration. But what I thought would be really interesting is to show you the Home Assistant integration. So once it's set up there, I've got it running through my Bluetooth proxy into Home Assistant, and now all we need to do is go to Devices and Services. We come along here to Switchbot, and what we're going to do now is add a blind. You'll see there that it's already picked it up. We go Submit, and I'm going to select this one in the kitchen. So I'll finish that up, and there we go. We've now got 2 Switchbot Blind Tilts. There we go. And I can either press this button, which will move it in the one direction. I can stop, or I can press this button, which will move it in the other direction. You'll see here that we have the light level, so this can be used for setting various automations based on light levels around this device. We also have a battery monitor, and we also have a calibration. We also have a optional one here that's not currently been enabled, which is our signal on the Bluetooth. So there we go. Now, if we want to create an automation with this, we can go plus, and the beauty about this is now it already picks up the sensor, so we can say, let's have a look at our sensor, and let's say, for example, our sensor goes above 4. We can then say, let us do such and such a thing. So we'd select device, we'd go to our blind, and based on that, we can select a certain angle that we want the blind to be set at. So this is really simple. It allows us to adjust our blinds throughout the day based on various light levels. Anyway, that's all for now. Great device. Let me know what you think in the description below. Thanks a lot, guys. Bye then.